What's up, gamers? We're back with another Marvel Future Fight video, and today we're going to talk about the change option feature for gear and gear optimization. And I want to say that there's probably an optimal build, and then there's also a practical build, meaning you can spend a lot of money and a lot of time resetting. I don't know, I have over 40 characters. It could take forever, and I just wanted to show a simple way of doing it and maybe give some practical suggestions. So let's go into Spider-Man first. And the first thing to do when you get a character is to go into the skills and find out what kind of character it is. Spider-Man is a physical damage character, so I'm clicking on all these buttons here and I can see that he uses physical damage. Now, some characters are energy or physical damage, but there's a couple that are both. And that's the only reason why I say you want to go into that skill button and check that out first. Then go into gears and we'll go into the first one. The very first slot has physical attack. Now, if there was any energy attacks in here, you would want to change them. And this is my suggestion. The very first slot should be the percent level type, and then anything beyond that needs to be the physical attack or the one that corresponds with it, or an all attack. And here's why the first slot should be level. It says all attack 13. Now, if I get the one that gives 50% per level physical attack, and he's level 40, that would be an equivalent to a plus 20 attack. So that would be 7 attack more. Now, is 7 attack really worth doing? I don't know. Practically, as long as this first slot right here has all attack or the correct one that says physical attack, you're good to go. Now, just for the sake of this video, we want to make it optimal, I'm going to hit the change button. And what I'm looking for is the percent level one. Now, see, that's energy attack. That's terrible. You do not want that on this character. Let's keep going through this. Physical attack again. See, that one would be just fine. It doesn't matter if it's physical attack or all attack. But the one I'm looking for is the percent level one. And you can see what I mean by this. Could be very time consuming and very expensive to get an optimal build. Energy attack, we do not want that. And I'm going to say that normally if it just said physical attack, I would just stop. As long as it didn't say energy attack, I wouldn't stop. So that says energy attack there. That's the wrong one. The one we want is physical attack per level. Okay, physical attack by level 50%. That's going to be the optimal build for the first slot. Second slot, this one here is the defense. And the only correct one, the best one, is all defense in all 4 slots. You do not want energy defense by level, physical defense by level, physical defense, or energy defense. You want the one that says all defense. And this is going to take a minute to get this. I'll do it just on the first one, but you'll see that I could go through and do it on all of them, just so I can show you the one that's correct. Do not want that. The one I want is all defense. Okay, we're going to keep doing this. All defense plus 10. And that's the one right there that I want on all of them. To say all defense all across the board. Now, I could spend the time and do that right now, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to move on to the third slot. You want just straight HP. Now, HP in 2, 3, 4, you want it just like it is shown here. Right here, it could say HP per level. That would give you more hit points than the way it is shown here. I'm not going to play with that right now because that is just too much time. Let me go into another character where it's not right. Let's go into Venom, and we'll go into his third gearbox, and you can see all these different options: movement speed, dodge, movement speed, recovery rate, and I'm going to change them. Now in this first slot, HP per level or just HP is the one that I want. So I'm going to do this until I get the right one. We do not want these. HP is going to be the most beneficial. I don't think those recovery rate, movement speed, dodge is that good at all. HP is the best one. HP by level is going to be optimal for the first slot. Now the second, third, fourth, and so on just want to be the straight HP one. And I've done the math on it. You can do the math yourself if you don't believe me. but you want to go, I'm going to just do the second one. I'm not going to do all of them right now because I want to move on to the fourth slot here shortly. Movement speed. And these first slots are not expensive. 2,000, first 1,000, and it gets more expensive, but they also get more important as you go down. HP by level. Now, that one is okay, but really the one you want in the second slot, and I've done the math, is just straight HP, not the HP by level one. The only time that you want the by level one is in the very first slot, not in the second, third, or fourth slot. Dodge, we do not want dodge. And you can see how this is going to be extremely expensive and time consuming. There it is right there, 97. Same thing with I would go in and I would do this one and this one. Now let's go to this bottom one. Now this one is more confusing and there is a lot of controversy over what to do here. Whether you want critical damage, attack speed, defense penetration, or critical rate. I just want to say that I've played with the attack speed one and it is not good. And this is as of patch 1.2.1, of course. But attack speed does not do anything at all. I had it like maxed out to like 300 on all four of these. And it went up, the attack speed actually only went up like 1.5%. It's not good. My opinion is that for 90% of the characters is that defense penetration is going to be the best one across the board. Unless the character has right here some sort of critical damage or critical rate, or the character specializes in critical damage or critical rate, then it'd be okay to do those. So let me show you which one defense penetration is going to be the way to go on this one right here. So I'm going to hit this right here. Critical rate is okay, but the other reason why defense penetration is the best, because that works with your skills also, where attack speed won't help you with your skills at all. So defense penetration is going to be the most. Skill cooldown, I played with that one also, and I couldn't really get it to lower my cooldown speed by little more than a half a second, quite about a second. Just didn't seem that good, where defense penetration just seemed to be the most optimal one out of all of these. All right, we're going to find defense penetration, and then we'll just do a quick recap of what to do on all four slots. Attack speed is not good. In the comments section below, please leave comments. Let me know what you think of this. And like I said, this is as of current build 1.2.1. So defense penetration. First things first, you go into the character, hit the skills button, physical damage, physical damage, physical damage, so on. Make sure that this is a pure physical damage character. Go into this right here. And you want to change that so that the first one has attack by level or just straight attack. That's up to you. Optimally, it wants to be attack by level, but for being practical, you could just have it physical attack, all slots, 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter if it's all attack or physical attack. In the second box right here, you want this to be all defense across the board. So this is a total mess right here. I would go in here and change all of these to say all defense. Just straight all defense. There is not an all defense by level. So just all the slots, all defense. At this slot right here, we want HP by level is okay in the first slot, or just straight HP, but all four slots. So the last two slots right here need to be changed to just the straight HP. And then lastly, on this bottom one, unless the character has some sort of bonus up here dealing with critical damage or critical rate, my pick would be the defense penetration on all four slots. I think that each character can be done a little bit differently, and I'm just giving generic suggestions, of course. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.